What's up, guys? Welcome back to RPEG Electronics. So today we got a new RHM speaker to review. All right, that's the RHM K999. All right, this is a 2022, late 2022 product. All right, I just got in 2023. It's been in development for a while. All right, this is part of their new series of portable battery-powered speakers. Okay, they've made some improvements based on my suggestions on last year's model, and I want to show you what we got. Okay, so I'm gonna put the box away. All right, I'm not big on unboxing videos. So it is using a 18-volt charger to charge the battery. All right, please do not mix this up with your Karaoke power supply. 18 volts is a lot bigger than what Karaoke's usually use, which is 12. So don't plug this into anything else. You might want to label it, all right, because it's very easy to burn out electronics if you plug in the wrong thing. Okay. It comes with 2 mics, an aux cable, and yeah, that's pretty much all you need. Okay, so I'm going to show you what it has. All right, the mics actually have a nice little holder over here now. Okay, more ergonomic. I'm going to use one mic, which I have my battery pack in. The top part is metal, and the bottom cover is just simple plastic. Okay, they actually let you use regular AA batteries now, which is great, which means you can swap these out whenever you run out of battery. So you don't have to wait for charging. You don't have to plug in a USB battery pack. Okay, fairly substantial weight. Okay, it is Bluetooth compatible. You have aux input as well. Usually for this kind of situation, you're probably going to be using Bluetooth. Weight-wise, it's about 6-7 pounds. Not very heavy. Okay, easy to carry. You have your on-off main power switch here, your DC input. USB is not for charging, okay? That is for plugging in a USB drive with music on it for those situations where you don't have Bluetooth or you want to play your dedicated playlist without using your phone, all right? I have friends who are performers who do use that a lot. This is a big feature, mic and guitar input. You can plug in external microphones now, finally. You can plug in any high quality mics you want to it, and it will use the internal mixer, okay? And as a line input for just regular headphone jack, okay? That cable is included. As for power, this speaker is 30 watts. So you have a 2 mids, 10 watts each, and a small subwoofer in the bottom, I'm pretty sure, yep. And 18 volt 2 amp input, all right? So don't mix up the power supply, like I said. All right, 30 watts is pretty decent for a speaker of this size. Usually something like this, you're gonna get like a 20 watt, 15 watt, okay? And this is actually more budget friendly than the premium K222 line. The 222 remains top level speaker from this company, but the 222's limitations, you gotta plug it in. It needs more juice, okay? So running that off a battery is just not practical, and it's heavier. You know, bigger speaker, better sound. You know, we have to trade off somewhere. This one actually does come with a remote now, all right? So the remote control function is actually pretty good. You have your repeat and shuffles, power on, Bluetooth, aux, and USB. You can select right from the remote. You don't have to press the button anymore. This is the microphone mute button. It's got a mic and an X. You can just mute the microphone if you want someone to stop singing. Mic volume up and down, echo volume up and down. Vocal, feature, karaoke, and music, all right? This is basically gonna be your voice eliminator. If you wanna try to use the built-in vocal eliminator to make your songs into instrumental versions, all right, you can press the feature button, but the quality and the effect is gonna really vary based on the song. Sometimes you can eliminate a lot of the original singer's voice, sometimes you can't. KTV and music basically eliminates the background music. It cuts the background music in about half so that you hear the singer more. All right, typically I leave it at music. I want to hear the full music range, okay? We have your treble and bass adjustments for your high tones, all right here. Basic volume up and down, and if you're connected via Bluetooth, you can use the Bluetooth controls. Last song, pause, next song, okay? And then we have the number pad for playing off USB, but realistically, you won't be using this. We're going to be focusing on this top part, okay? You can turn on the speaker via remote, but you have to have that switch in the back on. That's the main power switch. Okay. All right, it turns on at full volume, all right? And then it's going to connect to Bluetooth automatically. I have my iPad paired. My My grandpa recently turned me on to this YouTuber group of singers in Africa singing Chinese songs, which I found very, very addictive, as they sing old songs, which I like. So I'll use them to show you the audio quality of the speaker.
自你离开以后，从此就丢了温柔。
This is a half sound.
等待在这雪上路漫长，听寒风呼啸依旧，一眼望不到边。
All right, so as you can see, it can get very, very loud actually. All right, this is a pretty powerful speaker for the size. All right, I can imagine using this in a small room for portable karaoke, no problem. All right, I'll show you the vocal eliminator effect now. So it kind of neutralizes the original singer a bit. So I'll restore her. And then I'll show you the KTV versus music effect. Usually I leave it on music, but you can hear the difference. Here's music. This is the normal audio. Pressing KTV lowers the background music. So the singer's voice is much more prominent. And we'll restore it. Can change the bass and treble. More boom. And the mics are decent.
我不会让我把你找不见，可你跟随那归的候鸟飞得那么远。
All right, I'm not a professional singer, otherwise I would be on YouTube singing instead of selling karaoke systems. But yeah, so portable system. All right, these mics can get pretty loud, but if you're gonna turn it up to the maximum, don't be so close. This is for demonstration purposes, okay? Don't be holding your mic like 1 foot away from the speaker, because when you have sensitive mics, what's gonna happen is you're gonna get a feedback loop. The sound's gonna go from the mic to the speaker, then back out from the speaker to the mic, creating an endless loop, and you're gonna get that howling effect. All right. Yeah, you want to be a little bit further away from the speaker when you sing with the mics, obviously, if you're gonna jack up the power. Okay. All right, but that's about it. All right, there is another speaker in this line that came out this year called the K999. It is it's a slightly bigger speaker in white color, also with the same mics, the same remote. They're universally compatible remotes now. The main difference is that the K999 is going to be a little bit less expensive, but you're not going to have the external mic input. All right, so if this is important to you, if you need to play instruments, you can plug in electric guitars, violins, or just plain microphones to this. You want the 999. All right, this is the 999 version. I will show the 888 in my next video. Alrighty, so if you guys have any questions, just leave a comment below. This will be on the link will be for Amazon will be in my description. I am not being paid anything to sponsor to show the link. I just do this for fun, and RHM is actually one of my partner companies, but not for this speaker. All right, so this is just all on them. It's pretty decent, nice and portable. Okay. As for battery life, I have not done a full test on this, but I assume that according to the specs, I think this should last like 4 or 5 hours, no problem, on this large battery. Yeah, actually, I'm trying to see if I can find the specs here. Nope, I don't have the specs for this, but I will get that back to you. Yeah, this should be about a 4-hour battery life based on the last model I've seen. All right, and powering off with the remote. Oops, sorry. The infrared from my camera usually interferes. Oh yeah, this is a kind of an irritating thing. Infrared from cameras interferes, from cell phone cameras interferes with infrared from these remotes. Actually, there you go. All right. Yeah, infrared from iPhone cameras actually interfere with a lot of remote controls these days, which is kind of annoying. Okay, and then that's just power off in standby mode, ready to power back on. And if you want to kill the power, you got to flip the switch here to save complete battery. Okay? All right, leave a comment below if you have any questions.